Hi, it's Leslie with a challenge submission to Taylor Ann's, let me make sure I get this right. It is Taylor Ann's 3000 Subby Crafty Giveaway Challenge. And I believe the deadline is tomorrow, so I'm trying to, been kind of working on this off and on, and trying to figure out what to do. And I kind of had a picture picked out, but I didn't know. Anyway, I was still trying to put some final touches on it, but I believe the deadline is tomorrow, April 30th, so I've got to hurry up and get this submitted today because I have to upload these from my phone and video them from my phone, and to get them onto YouTube, it takes like 10 to 12 hours for it to upload. So, this is going to be quick. Her challenge was she put up a media art collage for us to get inspiration from. If you haven't checked out her channel, please do so. She has a lot of cool things there. And please excuse all my stuff in the background here. So basically the specification was, what is your inspiration from the photo collage that she, I'm calling it a photo collage. It's kind of more of like a media art collage. So mine is completely off base from what it seems like most everybody else is doing. Most people seem to be, from some of the entries I've seen, are trying to keep with the original sketch or the color scheme or the specific embellishment type pictures that were on the layout or on the collage. Two of the main elements that were on the collage was a picture of, I believe it was some flamingos, if I'm not mistaken, and also a large photo of a girl wearing, or a photo of a girl wearing a pair of large sunglasses. So, I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do. Did I want to go with the sunglass photo? Did I want to go with the sketch itself? I started out with the sketch itself. But then when I found this photo, I knew I had to use this photo. It is not one of someone wearing sunglasses, however, but they do have glasses on. So that was my inspiration from the collage photo. And so I used basically the same colors. I think if I remember correctly, it was like pinks and greens maybe, or kind of like pink and aqua color that was on the collage. And this is pink and green, but it's just a darker version. Almost more, the pink is like a dark pink, almost mauve-ish color, and then the green is more like, I guess maybe olive green, or something like that. And please forgive my angle. I had a hard time setting my phone up to get it in the right angle. For some reason, it just would not work today. So anyway, so what I did was, the background here already had some of these flowers on the pattern paper. I cut the pattern paper down and matted it onto a dark green cardstock, piece of cardstock, and then I also just stamped on some lighter color flowers, because there were flowers, there were stars. Those were some of the elements that were also on the collage. So I have the flowers, some that were already there, some that I put there. I also added these epoxy flowers. And one of the things one element that I don't have is anything related to the flamingos or any type of bird. I did notice that some people were just incorporating some type of bird into their layout, and I don't really have a lot in that category, but at the same time, the few I did have, it wasn't working on my page, so I just left that out completely. And her title, it involved a large number with a title, and you know, again, I don't know if we were really supposed to try to use that number. That specification wasn't given. So instead of a number, I put the month. This was taken in December of the year that this was taken. It was in December, so I put the December here, and then my title's actually over here on the side. It says Little Miss, and it's clear epoxy stickers with black lettering. And I used, her name starts with a J, so I used an enamel monogram initial by, I believe those were by K & Company. The paper, I apologize, I don't know who it's by. I was trying to use up some stash, and so some of this was odd men stuff that I just had laying on my table, and this was just a one piece of paper that I had left from something, and I don't even remember what it was. I really liked the print, but I don't remember what it was. The epoxy stickers, I do believe the flower epoxies were just an off-brand epoxy that I had. And then instead of using stars, I just used some gems that I sprinkled around on the paper instead. And then for the strips of layering, I do have a layer strip that goes, the photo itself is matted on a kind of like a maroon piece of pink paper. And then there is a brown strip that goes under the photo. I wanted it to be longer, but I had cut it too short, and then I didn't have another piece to use, so I just went with what I had. So it's shorter than what I wanted it. And then this strip over here is actually a piece of kind of a burnt, rusty, reddish color, I guess, of magic mesh, which I have not much left in my stash, but that's an old embellishment that I used to really, really love. So basically that is my inspiration. The inspiration was the photo with the glasses. Oh, and I will tell one of the things, this is kind of a closer up here. I don't know if I can't really get it centered in this, the way I've got the camera set up here. But one of the things that I used to do to kind of my downtime late in the evenings was to sit and do some crossword puzzles before I went to bed. And I do not have to wear glasses, but I am at that stage where I kind of have to wear reading glasses just for, you know, small print and that kind of thing. And one evening when my daughter put her pajamas on, I walked in the living room and found her sitting in my spot. She has my puzzle book in her hand, and she has on my reading glasses. And that was the inspiration. Instead of the sunglasses, when I went through my photos and found this photo of her with the sunglasses, with my reading glasses on, I was like, oh yeah, that's the photo I've got to use. So that was actually the inspiration from the collage. It looks nothing like the collage, I realize, but that was the inspiration that I got. So I hope that works, and I hope that gets me into the challenge. Thank you, Taylor Ann, for doing this challenge, and I can't wait to see the turnout, because you have got some really lovely items that you are giving away. And I'm kind of new to all of this as well, so hopefully I can get all this uploaded the way I should. So thank you again for looking.